What's going on? It's Sheeb the Wise. Welcome back to Vader's Lair, and a happy Thanksgiving to you. Well, almost, but if you're watching on the replay or checking us out tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys in the Americas, wherever you are. I am very thankful that you have joined us today. We got a pretty fun episode of Vader's Lair. I guess you could call it an episode. We're going to be doing Star Wars characters as Thanksgiving dinner. Oh yeah. So buckle up. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're also going to talk about some of the stuff that happened within the Empire articles and magazine this past week within Star Wars, as they covered a lot of things, and it also included some stuff in which Dave Filoni talked about the Ahsoka show. So let's get into it. Let's go. Welcome back to Vader's Lair. Happy Thanksgiving again. I hope you guys are doing good. And without further ado, let's get into this. We're going to have some pretty fun with this segment. We're going to do Star Wars characters as Thanksgiving food, and bear with me here because, I mean, some of this is more just my own personal take. But you guys let me know in the comments what you think about what I have to say here. And if you've never had Thanksgiving food, you can look up some of it and kind of compare for yourself. But I did want to go first. The number one thing we're going to go off of is mashed potatoes to start. Now, mashed potatoes are one of the most beloved sides on Thanksgiving. I think most people really like mashed potatoes if they don't love them. Personally, mashed potatoes are my favorite part of Thanksgiving. And while this might not be my favorite character, I think it's pretty safe to say that Obi-Wan Kenobi is probably the mashed potato of Star Wars. Now, bear with me, like I said. Everyone loves Obi-Wan Kenobi. You can't really have Star Wars without him. I mean, you can. But, like, if you took mashed potatoes out of Thanksgiving, it just wouldn't be as good. If you took Obi-Wan out of Star Wars, it just wouldn't be as good. And you know what goes with mashed potatoes? That's right, gravy. Do you know who the gravy of Star Wars is? Darth Vader. Now, hold on before you get outraged. I know not everybody even likes gravy, and sometimes gravy doesn't find its way to Thanksgiving, but most of the time it does, right? And when it does, it makes Thanksgiving 10 times better. Whatever you put gravy on, and you can put gravy on everything too. Just like Darth Vader. You can put Darth Vader in just about any food. Sorry, any Star Wars thing. He's in Rogue One. He's in Rebels. It's Anakin Skywalker. There's different types of gravy too, you know, darker, lighter. Just like Anakin. So, you get what I'm saying, man. Like, you put gravy on turkey, it makes turkey better. You put gravy on the mashed potatoes. You put, you know, Obi-Wan and Anakin together. It's fantastic. So, I know not everyone might think their favorite part of Thanksgiving is gravy. But when you really get down to it, you might not love the mashed potatoes as much as you love the mashed potatoes with gravy. No. You guys are pretty funny in the chat. What do you guys think? Let me know. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, by the way. It does go with everything Darth Chaos. Exactly. Better than burnt turkey, aka Anakin. Too soon? No, you're not too soon. So, yeah, like I said, you think you might love the mash, but really you love the gravy. So, I think turkey, to be honest, and it took me a while to figure out what turkey was. Personally, I like turkey. Not everyone does. I love it. I know some people don't even have turkey on Thanksgiving, but it is kind of what Thanksgiving is known for. It's synonymous with Thanksgiving. When you think of Thanksgiving, you think of the turkey. You do. And while maybe that was Luke Skywalker at some point for Star Wars, I think right now, when people, whether it's normies, fans, like, what's the brightest part of Disney Star Wars? What's the thing that Disney Star Wars is most known for? And yes, Grogu is there, but Grogu's not a turkey. You know who's a turkey? Din Djarin. Din Djarin is the turkey. I love turkey. I love turkey with gravy. I mean, obviously Darth Vader is gravy, but you get what I'm saying. Turkey is just good. Like, whether it's light meat, dark meat, like, I like turkey, man. The leg is it's great, man. The leg is good. And Din Djarin is like that leg. So I have here, I say, you know, Star Wars is known right now for the Mandalorian, for Mando. And while it might not be everyone's favorite part of Thanksgiving, it is one of the best parts. And it is the best part of Disney Star Wars so far. And while the character was a bounty hunter, which would resemble the dark meat at one point, he now is the light meat as a father to Grogu. And yes, I'm reaching there a little bit. That's what I got. Alright, the next thing we want to do, I'm going to skip over to stuffing. Now, it took me a little bit to figure out who the stuffing is, but I ultimately landed on Yoda. And why is Yoda the stuffing? Well, I mean, stuffing just kind of looks old depending on who makes it, and it doesn't really look appetizing, maybe. And really, it's just many contributions of food, whether it's the bread, sausage, whatever you put in there. All the different combinations, the fact you cook in the turkey. It's old. It looks old and gross and weird, but really just like Yoda, who doesn't look as, you know, he's a little muppet. He's a green dude that's this big, right? So you don't expect much, but then bang, all of a sudden it packs a punch, and that's kind of what stuffing is. Stuffing is one of the best things that doesn't look like it would be, and really it is. It is great. I love stuffing. Ahsoka is also stuffing, says Proxy. I think there's something else that Ahsoka is, but we'll get to that in a minute. Wraps the meal together, stuffing does. Yes, exactly, dude. Exactly. I don't really like stuffing, but that's the thing, Kylie. Like, I know some people might not like it, and that's what I mean, though. It doesn't look appetizing, but it's almost synonymous with Thanksgiving as turkey. It's like, because, you know, you put the stuffing in the turkey. Not that you... I mean, you could put Yoda in Mando. That'd be cool, but he would be a Force ghost. Stuffing is my favorite part. Ahsoka is stuffable. Oh my god. Alright, so we're going dark mode now. Alright, Tucky Momo says, I guess if you grind up Yoda, he would actually look a bit like those green spinach based stuffings. Oof. He would. Alright, the next part, we have ham. Now, again, this one might be a little bit of a reach, but this is just what I landed on. And this is more like two characters, really. Almost two shows. Personally, I love ham. Ham is amazing. And this one may be more for me, but ham is incredible. I almost like... No, not almost. I do like ham more than I like turkey. And you know what ham is? Ham is Ahsoka and Ezra. That's right. Some people might not even consider ham a Thanksgiving menu item. It's turkey or nothing kind of thing for them. Some people go all in and they like the ham more than the turkey, such as myself. Although I love the turkey, don't get me wrong. But ham, for those that go searching for it, find greatness. It is delicious. And that's what you get with Rebels and Clone Wars. Both shows centered around Ahsoka Tano and Ezra Bridger, who are characters that start maybe not as liked or as loved by the fandom, and shows that have, you know, their own criticisms at the start, and grow along with those shows to become one of the best items and menu items on Thanksgiving: ham. That's what they are. I think Ahsoka and Ezra are ham. That's just me. But I love mashed potatoes. Don't get me wrong. So do I, Kylie. So do I. Ahsoka is the gravy, says Reefer Man. I thought about that. I just landed on Darth Vader being the gravy. At the end of the day, though, I think Darth Vader is a better fit as gravy, because he really is in a lot of stuff. You think about it, you know, he's in every single movie, basically. Well, at least the good ones. Ooh, burn! Which brings me to my next thing. Alright, this one is cranberries. Cranberries are Rey. Cranberries are Rey. Now, this is why I say this. At first, when we got the sequels, we looked at it and it looked so, like, cranberries look good. I'm not a big fan of cranberries, let me say that. But some people love them. Some people love cranberries. Some people, it's one of their favorite things about Thanksgiving. And I'd say it's kind of 50-50. You either really, really like cranberries or you just don't like them at all. Or you're, could leave it, take it or leave it kind of thing, right? And that's kind of how the Star Wars fandom is with the sequel trilogy. So I gotta say, it really seems to me that Rey is the perfect fit for cranberries. Just my opinion, though. Rey's green bean casserole. Oh, you know those gelatin fruit molds that are in the garbage disposal in the first movie? You're funny. What you talking about? Ham Solo? Oh no, you're right. I totally missed that. Who's the cranberry sauce? I don't know. I don't like cranberries, personally. There's a cranberry shortage. Yeah, so I heard, Mike Porter. Big shout out to Mike Porter. Go follow him on Twitter. He's great, man. Mike Porter is one of the best members of this community. Go check him out. He just did a space. He does, some of those boomers in space, he calls them on Twitter, and they're pretty good. So go check him out. The next character that we want to do. Let me go back. We're going to do dessert/pie. And do you want to know who the dessert/pie is of Star Wars currently? I gotta give it to Grogu. You know it. You know it's Grogu. We all know that Grogu is the dessert. We can't get enough, and everybody, I mean everybody, loves the dessert. Whether it is the, whatever kind of pie of Star Wars you like, whether it's the sequels, whether it's the prequels, whether it's the original trilogy, whether it's the TV shows. No matter what, you love the dessert, and the dessert is Grogu. Now, another reason is just because he's sweet. Grogu is just the sweetest little character, man. So, of course, Grogu is the dessert, and hail to him, as he is the best part of Thanksgiving, in my opinion. Other than the mashed potatoes. Stinky the Hut? You're welcome, Tim. I had to spoil it in the thumbnail. Much love, brother. What about buns? Oh, I'm getting there, Kylie. That's the next one, I think. That is the next one. Yeah, dinner rolls are next. Pumpkin spices everywhere, just like Grogu merch. Pff, you're not wrong, Ducky Momo. You're not wrong. A vomiting Grogu is delicious. Yeah, even Grogu loves the dessert, man. He is definitely the dessert. Bo-Katan is the cheese platter mixed, but becomes more complex once it warms up. That's a good one, Daniel Fisher. That's good. Hey, anytime, Mike Porter, anytime. All right, the next one we have Luke, and this is the one I went the deepest. I guess I spoiled it before I even said what it was, but dinner rolls. Dinner rolls is Luke Skywalker. Now, I know some of you might be upset. You're like, Luke is the best, or whatever, and don't get me wrong, I love Luke too, and I like dinner rolls. Dinner rolls are fantastic. They're essential to Thanksgiving as Luke Skywalker is essential to Star Wars. You can't really have Thanksgiving without dinner rolls. And I mean, again, you can, but not really. Like, that's part of Thanksgiving. And Luke Skywalker is as essential as those dinner rolls. And again, they're not everyone's favorite. I love Luke Skywalker, but he's not my favorite character. He's top 5 maybe. Definitely top 10, but he's not my favorite. And while many people love, and that's the other thing, many people love the dinner rolls. Many people love dinner rolls. And if they're made correctly, and this is the key here, if dinner rolls are made correctly, they are phenomenal. Just like with season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. Those were the best dinner rolls we have ever had, ever. And oh man, I cannot wait to give me some more of those. But come on, I know you're on the fence. So who is the butter that you are going to smear all over Luke? That would be Mara Jade. Mara Jade is the butter. Hashtag dinner butter. If you know, you know. Hashtag dinner butter, though. Big shout out to the FF Ballers. Hashtag dinner butter. That's who Mara Jade is. And yes, Grogu is the pumpkin spice, for sure. Yeah, I cannot wait for tomorrow. There's not really any other characters. I didn't want to do too many, and honestly, is the more food items I thought for Thanksgiving, the harder it got to mix and match the characters, and that's why I had to do Ahsoka and Ezra together. But I'm really excited for Thanksgiving tomorrow. As excited as I am for Star Wars this 2022 and the Book of Boba Fett this December 29th. It's a freaking great time, and so is Thanksgiving. Can't wait to sit back with the family, have some eggnog, have some turkey, some mashed potatoes. What are your guys' favorite sides on Thanksgiving? Like, what's your favorite part of the meal? Let me know in the chat. Mine, I gotta give it to the mashed potatoes and gravy, man. Nothing is better than that Anakin and Obi-Wan. And that's why everybody's so hyped for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, am I right? So that's mine personally. And let me know in the chat if you disagree. Let me know who you think the mashed potatoes is, or hit me up in the Discord. Let me know what you would put each character as, or, you know, if you want to make a whole ass list, go for it, man. Have fun. It's your Thanksgiving. Enjoy it. Mashed potatoes and dessert. Oh, Kylie, definitely. Tim, I'm so sorry. I know you put blank. He didn't put nothing. That's pretty funny, Tim. Hey, well, if you're ever in the States, dude, we definitely got to get you hooked up with some of that Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, I think you might like it. Maybe. Gravy stuffing is the pie. And oh my goodness, you put gravy stuffing in your pie, Proxy? Sounds dirty. Happy Turkey Day. For sure, Mike Porter. Alright. We messed around. Do you guys want to hear what Dave Filoni said about Ahsoka, or do you want to goof off a little bit more? Thanksgiving is tasty, for sure. Stuffing and gravy for you, Darth Chaos. That's what's up. Who's the mac and cheese? I was thinking about that. I think the mac and cheese has to be C-3PO and R2-D2. Because it's mac and cheese. You get it? 3PO and R2-D2. They're inseparable. Well, you know, it is just noodles and cheese. The combination of the noodles and cheese is as inseparable as R2-D2 and C-3PO. They definitely they aren't always needed to make Thanksgiving dinner, and C-3PO and R2 aren't always needed to make Star Wars, but whenever they're in there, it's a little bit nicer. For sure. Alright. Hondo is cheap wine for sure. Hondo is rum. Come on, he's a pirate. Alright. So, Empire did a couple articles this week and a couple things. Within them, real quick, I will say Kathleen Kennedy says that the sequel characters are coming back, which we had already kind of predicted and thought over here on the channel. And it's a good thing, man. I think honestly, it could be all signs are pointing towards that Finn series potentially being a thing at some point. So I'm in for it. I'm down for it. You know, more context is always great, and go for it, right? So this article within them is Star Wars Dave Filoni talks the thrilling Ahsoka writing process exclusive. Over the course of several years, Ahsoka Tano became one of Star Wars' most beloved characters. Hence why she's ham, because she's one of the most beloved items on Thanksgiving. Despite having only existed in animated form, again why she's ham. Through the Clone Wars and Rebel series, she grew up as Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Padawan and grew up and complexity over the years and passing seasons, and then finally showed up in the second season of The Mandalorian. And of course, now we know that there will be a spin-off series taking place within the wider Mando storyline. Speaking to Empire, Filoni opened up about the progress on the show, which he's currently writing, saying, "It's thrilling, I gotta tell you." He also said on the script writing process, "It's something you imagine doing for a long time, and then it's kind of startling when you're sitting there and now you have to do it." As you'd imagine, the show is offering him the chance to tell a once-in-a-lifetime story with Ahsoka that he's always wanted to tell, with some new additions. He said, "I thought of this adventure for Ahsoka for a long time, and it's interesting to see how it's evolved. Years ago, I never would have imagined it would be sprung from a branch of a tree that had anything to do with a guy like Din Djarin or a child that looks exactly like Yoda. It's a great lesson to me on how, when you have other creatives like Jon Favreau, they can help lend such a dimension and depth to what you're doing." This was the perfect thing for Filoni to say on the Ahsoka show, that I'm more anticipating. I have a higher level of anticipation for this Ahsoka show than I do for Obi-Wan Kenobi, and that's saying something, man. I think for the average fan, or crazy super fan like myself of Star Wars, Kenobi might be the most hyped. And while I am ridiculously hyped for the Obi-Wan show, just this, based on what Dave Filoni said, what I think about this show, what I think it could be, I'm way more excited just reading this for Ahsoka than I am for Obi-Wan. That's just me, though. And that's why, again, Ahsoka is the ham. Wow, real tart dropped that man, Dave. Yeah, for real. What else are we saying in the chat? Thanksgiving food would Starkiller be? Oh, Starkiller would be the most overpowered Thanksgiving food. I was thinking about Maul, which Sam Witwer is Maul as well, and as well as Starkiller. What would Maul be? It's tough because everybody loves Maul, but at the same time, the actual character of Maul is like a tragic story of never learning from your mistakes kind of thing. And I don't know what the heck character, like, he was so tough, I didn't know what to put him as on Thanksgiving, and that's why I left him out, in full honesty. But I don't know, I'm trying to think of the double-sided sabers now. Like, what would Maul be? I don't know, let me know in the chat what you guys think. I don't know what Maul or Starkiller would be. Starkiller would be maybe like potato scallops. I don't know. I've always loved potato scallops personally, and they're not something you would normally like. Normally you would have mashed potatoes, but anything potatoes is pretty dang good in my opinion, and potato scallops are elite. So I guess maybe he would be potato scallops if you had potato scallops for dinner. Proxy said Starkiller is the fried potatoes. Grievous would be a turducken. Oh, you're not wrong, Tucky Moma. That was a good one. Maul has to be a spatchcock turkey since it's cut in half. Oh my god. Ronnie Jimenez said, I saw food in the thumbnail. Are we cooking? Where's the food? I was promised food. We were cooking up Star Wars characters. If you want to see my list of Star Wars characters as Thanksgiving dinner, we kind of did it. Quick rundown for those of you coming in though. Obi-Wan is mashed potatoes, Darth Vader is the gravy, turkey is Mando, pie is Grogu, pie/dessert, cranberries is Rey, stuffing is Yoda, ham is Ahsoka and Ezra, and the dinner roll would be Luke, in my opinion. Maul is corn on the cob for sure. Dude, you're right. How did I miss that? I think corn on the cob was like on my mind. I just couldn't think of it earlier when I was writing this. So that's fantastic. Maul Proxy is 100% corn on the cob. You're not wrong on that. Last thing on on the Empire stuff. There was also a Boba Fett little article, and at the end of this, it kind of talked about how December's Book of Boba Fett, maybe Ahsoka will appear in that. Kind of doubtful, but who knows, man? It would be dope if she did. But in this, it says, this article, it talks about the Book of Boba Fett exploring the power vacuum left by Jabba the Hutt. And they kind of talked to Jon Favreau through this, and they showed some exclusive images. I'm not going to pull it up right now. I'm just having good time before Thanksgiving with you guys. But I will kind of run down a little bit of what it says. What part do we want to read? Alright, we'll just go over from here, from the top, read through it. What a difference 5 years makes when Return of the Jedi saw renowned slug gangster Jabba the Hutt go down in flames. Is it 5 years or 9? I thought Mandalorian was... I guess that would be 5 years, probably. I don't know. I guess I had to double check that, but... Jabba the Hutt goes down in flames on his exploding sail barge and marked a heroic moment for Luke Skywalker and friends, and a changing of the guard in the criminal underworld of the Star Wars galaxy, blowing a much feared figurehead to smithereens, and setting the stage for basically a vacuum of power and scum and villainy to take its place. As we saw in the post-credits sting of The Mandalorian Season 2, none other than Bib Fortuna has ascended to the throne of Jabba's palace before being swiftly dispatched by Boba Fett with the help of Fennec Shand. Now, in the Book of Boba Fett, a new era of galactic crime is about to begin. Picking up where the teaser left off, the series The Mandalorian, creators Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and director Robert Rodriguez will depict the bounty hunter's foray into crime boss territory. There's a power vacuum, explained Favreau. Because Jabba is gone, Jabba was clearly a very strong and imposing leader who people were very scared of and who seemed to rule with an iron fist. You pull somebody like that out of an ecosystem of Tatooine and Hutt space in general, and you have the opportunity that's ripe in the gangster's game. Or the gangster genre, yes. And that is why it's a perfect setup for this show. 1 month! Yes, Tim, 1 month left. Yeah, definitely got to get that turkey ready. Vader's Lair, what are your thoughts on the new Thrawn book? I'm still reading through the second one, to be honest. But from what I've heard about it and what I think, like, I'm excited to give it a read. Give me Bob! Yes, dude, trust me, bro, we got to get that Bob going. Since the dearly departed Fortuna was no Jabba, Boba Fett isn't exactly inheriting the tightest ship or sail barge, if you will, and will have to work his cutout trying to carve out some kind of honor among thieves. Although Boba Fett is very experienced bounty hunter, he's not experienced at running a criminal syndicate or managing forces, Favreau says. He's not normally a newcomer. He's an expert as we see him in most areas, but in this case he's trying to transition to another position. And since the trailer depicts Fett crunching skulls shortly after declaring his intention to rule with respect, we can expect his actions to do a lot more of the talking. Yeah, and as we know, this is supposed to be all killer and no filler, so we definitely expect Boba at some point to get a little crazy out here with it. Real quick, if you guys are having a good time, again, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. To give me a happy Thanksgiving, go ahead and smash the like button. Helps the channel out a lot. We recently started doing some Vader's Lair merchandise. I know, crazy, right? But if you guys are interested, the link to the merchandise is down in the description below. We might end up putting it in the chat as well. We're going to be selling some just regular crew tees, some long sleeve shirts, and some hoodies. So if you guys are interested in that, they're kind of basic designs, but it is the startup and first time we're doing merchandise. So if you're interested, go ahead and take a look. Happy shopping and good luck on Black Friday for you guys that go Black Friday shopping. Personally, I like Cyber Monday, but good luck. Ducky Momo says Omega can be chicken nuggets for the kids table. That definitely would fit, I think. That would fit. Anakin chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Oh no, that's Christmas. Oh man, we'll have to do some type of like Christmas thing with when well, we got to bring Star Wars in on the channel for Christmas, right? At some point. Heck, I would love to get Star Wars in and Meg and myself together leading into the Book of Boba Fett and for Christmas and whatnot. That would be such a fun time. So in terms of the end of this article, which this article is pretty dang interesting, it just says that we'll see a lot more of Boba's true character in this season. Promises Roberto Rodriguez, and you know, we see him swinging around some heavy instruments and whatnot on the set, and that's Robert Rodriguez. He's kind of showing how his fight scenes would want to go, and all of this is really cool, man. I think this is all stuff that we kind of figured out from the first trailer. You know, initially we were all thinking, you know, the Book of Boba Fett is going to be a book that Boba is going to have somewhat of like a hit list. He's going to, you know, go down, taking down other bounty hunters and people that did him wrong. And I do think this show could still be that. And I think him being in this position of power could definitely mean that for him. You know, you think of the kings in the past in history, like kings and queens, they're notorious for wanting to chop off heads and rule with an iron fist. And while Boba wants to rule with respect, I think at some point that respect is he's gonna need to deserve. He deserves the respect already, but he's gonna need to earn it in that criminal underworld kind of place, and I think he will. Stop thinking about nuggets, Ronnie. That's gross. I want some. What now? Anakin is burnt ends. Anakin is all sorts of messed up. Anakin is like the. Anyone else mom make turkey soup after Thanksgiving? So like my mom will take the bones and stuff and like make broth and whatnot and make like a big turkey soup. Anakin is like the turkey soup, because at that point the turkey's all burnt and all the flesh is falling off and everybody's taking a bite out of it. So Anakin is the turkey soup. He's what's left. Are you supplying the food for Vader's castle cookout? We could do a Friendsgiving. Good luck coming to LA. Yeah, dude, I would love to do a Vader's Lair cookout eventually. It's not really ideal right now, especially since you're asking and tomorrow is Thanksgiving, but big oof. 100% oof. What else do we got going on? I haven't really checked too much of the Star Wars space today. I'm, you know, in terms of other things, we could also, you know, do the titles of Star Wars, so like the different movies, and kind of put them as Thanksgiving food if you guys want. There's some previews for Darth Vader and Bounty Hunter comics. That's cool. That's cool. Oh yes, Adam Driver was asked if he'd ever return to Star Wars, and he said, "No, I'm not totally not against it." Like what? He said, "No, I'm totally not against it. For me, it's a filmmaker's medium, so my only thing is working with good filmmakers." That's pretty interesting. I'd love to see Adam Driver back. I know a lot of people have the whole he's a Force ghost or he's going to come back to life kind of theory, whether it's from the Force dyad or whatever. And it could happen. I'm not saying it couldn't. And I don't think many people would be happy about it, but I'd be open to it. I'd be open to it. I can supply all the Polish food for that party, says Proxy. Bring it on, my guy. I like Polish food. Daniel Fisher says, cooking by lava, force lightning, or either conventional means. Other conventional means. Definitely force lightning. So, okay. Pause. Everybody pause. I gotta know. Because I was sitting here thinking, what Thanksgiving food is Sheev? So let me know down in the comments, what Thanksgiving food is Sheev Palpatine, and what Thanksgiving food do you think Sheev is? Let me know in the comments below, and try to give me an explanation if you can too. I'm interested what you guys think. Sheev Palpatine. I mean, I guess he'd be the turkey too, but like, because he's like the king of Thanksgiving or whatever. And I don't know, man. What would Sheev be? Tim Panny from The Big Night. I'm cool with Driver. He's a decent actor. The writing has to be good. No, I agree, Darth Chaos. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Sheev is white chocolate covered grapes. What? What is that about? Creamy Sheev? The creamed corn, of course. Why is everybody saying cream? The green bean casserole? That's who oh, dang. All right. Palpatine is the the green bean casserole. Creamy. Palpatine would be the burnt turkey someone threw away. You're just potatoes. Fair enough, Tim. I'm just a whole sack of potatoes. They didn't even they didn't want to bake me. They didn't want to boil me and make me mashed potatoes. They didn't want to. They didn't even want to turn me to French fries or home style fries or hash browns or anything. They just left me in the bag and I was potatoes. If she was turkey, he would have unlimited jowls. He didn't. You're wildin'. Funeral potatoes? Oh, man. Sheev's the cranberry sauce, right? Raw, uncooked potatoes. Raw. When I found you, you were raw, uncooked potatoes. That's what Snoke is. Snoke is the raw, uncooked potatoes. When I found you, I saw raw, uncooked potatoes. I'm the Brussels sprouts. I kind of like Brussels. Can I be Brussels sprouts with bacon at least? Because I'll accept. I will accept. No, I'm like the fruit cake, and that doesn't even come till Christmas. Damn, just dunked on myself. Funeral potatoes, seriously better than scalloped potatoes. Bet. All right. What makes them so good? They're just the fact that they're undead. Brussels sprouts, good. Bacon, Brussels sprouts. Come on. Does anybody have like baked beans or like barbecue beans on Thanksgiving? I feel like that's a thing. Maybe. Especially like baked beans with bacon and whatnot. I don't know why bacon is just in everything that makes it. Bacon is like gravy, man. It just makes everything better. It's unhealthy. But so good. Air fried Brussels sprouts with prosciutto. Oh, prosciutto. Heck yeah. I'm gonna assume you mean like a Traeger grill and you smokies your turkeys. Ducky Momo says Sheev is the fruitcake that you keep throwing away but somehow returns. Oh my god. No, you know what? I know what Sheev is. Sheev is eggnog. It's only good one time of the year. A lot of people don't like it. Some people are super, super loyal to it, like myself. And god damn it, eggnog is straight up delicious. I'm so hot. Starbucks this year doesn't have eggnog on their menu. It's just like, what a crime. What a crime against humanity. Dude, trust me, bro. It's a crime. Dude, trust me, bro, says they a little spicy. Mother effer's fire. What you talking about? I have little smokies. You nicked. Exactly. That's why I'm Sheeva's eggnog. Exactly, Ducky Momo. I love eggnog. You love eggnog, but they don't. They don't love eggnog. They're gonna rebel against eggnog. I'll tell you that much. Just like with Sheev. And while eggnog might not be a Thanksgiving exclusive thing, it's more of like a Christmas item, right? Megnog, if you will. Gotta have it in your mega cup, whatever she's calling them these days. double D. I'm just gonna skip right over that part. Yeah, I love me some eggnog. My papa beans are spicy, bro. Hey, your papa beans? Oh no, you didn't. The palpa beans, yes. I'm more of a hot chocolate drinker. Hey, Kylie, more power to you. I love me some eggnog, and you put a little rum or scotch or something. It's fire. Eggnog, yeah, more of a Christmas thing, but that's why it's perfect for Sheev. It's so like evil. I'm already drinking eggnog. I'll tell you that much. And that's just so Sheev. Megnog is mega jugs. Alright, there you go. Still delicious. You could say that again. Do it. Palpabine. Mace Windu equals spiked apple cider. No, you know what Mace Windu is? Mace Windu is my grandma's famous blueberry cheesecake. Yes. That's what Mace Windu is. And, you know, when she puts the blueberries on top, which I'm not even a big fan of blueberries, but my grandma's blueberry cheesecake is that dang good that I'll eat it, right? But I'll take off the blueberries on top. Do you know why? They splat like Mace Windu did when he fell from the window. That's right. Mace Windu splats like the blueberry. Alright, Windu equals blueberries. I've never had eggnog, so like, is it good or bad? I personally love it. I love it. If you like, I don't even know how to describe eggnog. How do you describe eggnog? What? It's like, if you took heavy cream, mix it with horchata, and put a cinnamon stick in it, but also like egg, and it's not even eggy. It's not like an egg. I'm just, it's delicious. It's great. I love eggnog. Windu not dead. No, he's not. He's not. Truth be told. Eggnog ice cream. Oh my goodness. I love eggnog ice cream. Eggnog ice cream sounds delicious. Dude, trust me, bro, says, I disagree, Sheev. You're a foolish Padawan. Oh no. This is outrageous. It's unfair. I'm the Emperor, not a Padawan. Tim is a cinnamon stick, to be honest. Because you combine the cinnamon stick with eggnog and it makes it delicious. I agree. I mean, where would Vader's lair be without the signature theme music, man? Big shout out to Tim, because the cinnamon stick it makes the eggnog that much better. I'll tell you that. And I am a foolish Padawan, truth be told. Crimson Dawn. Oh, calm down. Don't let your anger. Don't tell me to calm down. Hey, big shout out, Tim. Kind of accurate. Hey, big ups to you, brother. I'm the fat you scrape off the top of the gravy container on Black Friday. Well, you know who the actual green beans is. I didn't even get to this. This was actually the last thing I had on my list, right? Green beans is Boba Fett. Do you want to know why? Because he's green. I got nothing. I literally ran out of ideas. I was like, alright, this is a good idea. I should do it. Oh man, I ran out of ideas. Alright, Boba Fett's green beans. And got no reason. Really, Boba Fett would be like the Brussels sprouts with the fried Brussels sprouts with the bacon, because You got the green armor. It's kind of like his head. He's pretty, doesn't really do anything. But if you put the Brussels sprouts in like you did in Mandalorian, all of a sudden they're just, the bacon bits or the prosciutto, whatever you want to put. You put that stuff in the Brussels sprouts, and all of a sudden Boba Fett is quite the badass character. But really, it's just because he's green. Hey, big shout out to y'all. Hey, much love to the Empire. Thank you guys for stopping by tonight. I mean it with all the sincerity, all the deepest parts of my heart, man. Thank you guys. I am so thankful this Thanksgiving for you guys, for this community, for the people that have allowed me to have any sort of voice on YouTube. We're only at 400 subscribers, and we're going to keep going and go strong at that. But it's thanks to you guys that I have the push and the drive to do this stuff when I even have the time to. Working a full-time job all the time and dealing with mental health and my own personal life, it's not always easy to do this, but you guys make it a lot more fun too. So big ups, thank you to you guys. Thank you for allowing me to have this platform. Much love to all of you guys, and happy Thanksgiving. For sure. You guys are the best. Hey, thank you for you, bros. I'm thankful for you, dude. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Hey, of course. I was thinking of going tomorrow, but we're probably not going to just because Thanksgiving. We'll see where we're at. I'll probably have actual more free time tomorrow than I normally do during the week. So Friday we should be able to get a stream in. Saturday maybe. We'll see. Hopefully there's some Star Wars news this Thanksgiving, unlike D23 and Disney Plus Day and all that stuff. But who knows? Investor Day is coming up, I think. Who knows if that's even happening? What's going on? December is a pretty big month, though. Did you guys see Hawkeye? I know I'm all over the place, but I watched Hawkeye. It's pretty good. I liked it. Hawkeye was pleasantly better than I thought it would be, and I thought it'd be kind of good. Like, I didn't have like high expectations or anything. I don't really know much about the comic run, although I've dabbled a little bit on YouTube here and there, looking at stories and whatnot. But that was good, man. First 2 episodes were really good. I liked it. Hawkeye was dope AF. Pretty spiffy indeed. Yeah, dude. K Bishop was based. What up, Fourth Wall? What up? How you doing, Green Bear? Hawkeye was definitely lit. Definitely. Hey, dude, trust me, bro. Much love to you again, brother. I loved it. Hype for it. Just 6 episodes that I don't like. I hear you. At least they're like an hour long, And it is kind of weird knowing that a third of the show is done with 2 episodes out of the way in the first part. But again, you guys have to realize the reason they did these 2 episodes in the first week is so that it doesn't intertwine. Well, it doesn't intertwine with the Book of Boba, because otherwise the finale for Hawkeye would have been the same night as the first episode of Book of Boba, and then instead of having 2 episodes of Hawkeye tonight, we would have been going all over the place trying to decide whether we want to fight for Marvel or Star Wars, and I think the only person that's winning that fight is Kevin Feige. No, I don't think either of the fandoms win, I'll tell you that much. I think Star Wars fans would probably kill all the Marvel fans, first of all. But then, I don't know, too, because we're too busy fighting ourselves, that Marvel could easily sweep in, and the Marvel fans could easily take us all out. But then you have us, people that love both, and just want everybody to be happy, and sit and watch all the fighting. I'm just kidding. It's all good, though. Marvel would probably win. Star Wars fans are crazy. I don't know. I mean, we already tear each other to shreds and tear directors. Our own president we tear to shreds, gosh darn it. I can smell Boba around the corner. We're so close. Dude, trust me, bro. We are getting even closer. Tim, you're not feeling Hawkeye? Aw. Dude. It's alright. Only 2 episodes. I'm gonna watch it. You haven't seen it yet. Oh, go check it out, man. It's good, dude. It's good. I'll tell you that. It's good so far. The start of it was crazy. I love the start of it. Kate Bishop has my interest 100%. I won't try to spoil too much, but I think it finishes after No Way Home. Oof, definitely possible. Oh, you did see it. You just didn't think it was great. All right. That's all right. I don't think everybody's going to. It's only the beginning. All right. Let's run it through one more time because I had a fun time with this. Star Wars characters as Thanksgiving dinner. I think we said Boba Fett is the air fried Brussels sprouts with bacon. We got the mashed potatoes and gravy as Obi-Wan and Darth Vader respectively. The Mandalorian Din Djarin is turkey. Pie is Grogu / also known as dessert. Grogu is the dessert. Cranberries are Rey. Stuffing is Yoda. Ham is Ahsoka and Ezra. The dinner rolls are Luke. And what else do we have? I forgot now. We said a couple others. I think of course Sheev is the eggnog, the Megnog, if you will. Maybe it's only I think it is only 6 episodes. And it won't be 2 episodes a week. It's 2 episodes this week just because they didn't want to intertwine Hawkeye and the Book of Boba. Hawkeye probably would have lost that battle. I would have watched Book of Boba 10 times before I watched the Hawkeye finale. Yeah, I think it will be. 100% Tim. He said, I wasn't impressed. I'm going to watch the whole show. Yeah, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. The second episode was a little bit faster in the pacing. How is Rey not the corn on the cob? Oh, the corn on the cob is Darth Maul. That's why. He's like the double-sided long, like. Darth Maul's the corn on the cob. He gets stuck in your teeth, too. He's annoying. That's what he does to Obi-Wan. He's so perfect. It's the corn on the cob. Spider-Man is going to drop a day after the second to last episode. That's wild. That's pretty wild, Green Bear. Rey on a cob. No, Rey is definitely the. See, the thing you gotta realize, if you like cranberries and you don't like Rey, I'm not saying that Rey is the cranberries because, in your opinion, cranberries are good. I'm saying Rey is the cranberries because it's controversial. Just the fact that I have to say that is the fact. Like, that's it. You know, not everyone likes. You either really like cranberries or you really don't. And that's kind of where Rey is too. So that's why Rey is the cranberries. Sorry. Not sorry. I don't like cranberries. First time we'll have an MCU show and movie same time. Yeah, dude, it definitely could get interesting. MCU fans are getting fed. They're getting fed. I mean, they have been since 2008. But 100%. One last time, we're going to go through all the channel plugs. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Subscribe for more Star Wars content just like this. I mean, this was a little more fun. And we're going to probably try and spice it up kind of like this more often. But, yeah, subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars content. Like the video if you enjoyed this live stream. If you guys enjoyed this take. If you guys liked what I had to say. Much love to y'all. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving once more. So thankful for the fandom. So thankful for you guys. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you for everything you do. Go check out Vader's Lair. Discord, we have that in the description below. Tim put it in the chat. I'm going to put a pin on it right now as well. And definitely just put it up one more time. I'm going to say it. We just started the merchandise for Vader's Lair. It is the first, kind of trial that we're doing with it. But it is pretty dang cool merch in my opinion. And there's multiple things. You can get a short sleeve, a long sleeve t-shirts, or even a pullover hoodie. So if you're interested in that, go check it out in the description below. You can check it out on the links in the Discord as well. Go check out our Discord community. Bunch of awesome people that I'm super thankful for over there, including our main Tim. So thank you guys again. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and may the force be with you guys. always. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Go check out that merch. I just put it in the pin and the chat from what Tim put. I just put in the chat as well. Again, thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving. I love y'all. Much love. Check out the merch.